What the jack is, everybody? Gender here, back at it with another video. It is time for June plan video, the June plan video. We're planning for June. All right, let's dive into it. All right, so I'm gonna play some B-roll of a failed Wild Hunter run. Look. Doing chopped runs is something, but look, hey, we got some B-roll while we go through what's happening in the month of June. The game's going to be changing quite a bit. This is one of 2 times of the year where absolutely everything gets crazy and so many updates happen. So many things change. Let's just dive into it. So, starting off the month with a Black Mage Stimmy, which is always great. A Black Mage. And then we get a Glorious Graduation event. I spelled graduation wrong. Idiot. But this is just another event, Prog event. And if you do it 200 times, you get a Transcendent Potion. Yay. I'm thinking we're going to... So the PTS is coming out this week. It should go live Thursday, Friday, depending on time zones. I'm expecting it Thursday, like reset time. And then we make it patch notes a day early. Okay, look, I am hoping here, so maybe. This is supposed to be June 9th. I've messed up. So let's just ignore that. This server does last for about 4-5 days. It's June 4th to June 9th. And of course, the Prog series will be running all month. And then Rune Day on June 7th. So if you missed Haste, hey, it's back for like a day. And then we get the Cash Shop Transfer event, which is going to be great because I'm tired of all my characters looking chopped. Look, they're still a little chopped, but they're going to look a little better. Besides, I have like a 10-year-old account that needs to be looked through so I can see what gear is just randomly sitting somewhere that, hey, may look nice. And then the big stuff happens. So it's already going to, like, big stuff has already happened because the PTS is going to, like, preview what's happening in the game. But then we're going to get the KMS Overdrive Showcase. This is at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. On Saturday for me, so it's just going to be an absolutely banger. And I can't spell again. But yeah, the entire game could change. Like, I'm predicting that level cap's going to be increased. Challenge World 4, mechanic rework, maybe even a new class. I'm expecting maybe a new archer. Like, do we get a... What race is Ren, Ho Young, and Lara? Anima. Well, I'm expecting an Anima, archer, or pirate. More so archer than pirate. But that's what I'm thinking. Probably a new boss. Oh yes, I'm expecting a new skill. Similar to Origin and Ascent, I'm thinking you're going to get like a third companion piece. I'm thinking this is going to be more of like a DPM skill that has like burst activations. So it's just permanently activated, and then you like press it once during your big burst, press it once during your 1-minute burst. Like a domain expansion or something like that. Like that's what I'm kind of expecting. But hey, who knows what they do. Give me a big night, and then we have... Couple days after that, Crown hits KMS servers, and then like there's something else here because it's like, well, it's just going to be Challenge World for 2 weeks, and then it's just going to be new events, new bosses, arrows coming out, like so all this fun stuff. So it's just going to be a crazy time for June. All right, so let's go over the next segment, leveling. So this is where we're at the moment. How far do I want to go down? All right, let's just do this. All right, so hit 287 on the Rune. I think last video I did on this, like the May one, I was like, let's get 288. Look, I aim high. Regardless, the Rune did hit 287, and then we managed to get 270 on the Shade, on Warrior and Lin, and now we're upping the other 3 set hitting boss mules, with them being at 264, 261. They're getting there. The Wild Hunter, so from the 1st of June till like the 17th, the Wild Hunter and DS will be both getting Monster Park Extreme, and then I'll be getting Monster Park on the Wild Hunter till it's... I probably will get it to 268, and then move all the resources into Demon Slayer. We still have about 3 Transcendent Potions. We've got 1 from the new activation event starting tomorrow, 1 from the check-in event, the countdown, and then 1 last one from the Goddess Premium Pass. So I can still... The Wild Hunter's guaranteed hit 270. So we'll see how far I can get the Demon Slayer with the rest of the event buffs. And then I'll train the Ren on and off until the patch hits. I don't have any EXP goal or level in mind. It's just like, hey, if I feel like getting some cheeky little EXP, I'll trip on the Ren. All right, but after the 17th, when round hits, we are going to be going hard on the Errol. I'm expecting, if everything goes well, 270 to 275 minimum on week 1, 275 to 280 on week 2, and then 280 plus week 3 and beyond. See how crazy we can get. This is also highly dependent on how easy it is to train on the Errol, but that can be solved with some points into Janus. And then on Chronos, I will only be doing dailies on Chronos for a long time. I'm not sure how long, but I'll be switching my priorities with Monster Park Extreme and Monster Park. So the Ren will be getting MPA because it's boosted in Crown. You get more XP, and then whatever secondary that I'll be working on will be getting the other Monster Park Extreme. And then in DS of Hero, will get Monster Park until they're 270, and then Blast will get Monster Park till 275, 280. I'm not sure how far I want to take it. Ideally 280 eventually. I'm not sure how I want to balance things out. But yeah, it's going to be great. And then, of course, in Challenger World, the Errol will get Monster Park and Monster Park Extreme. And then I won't be making a second character in Challenger World until Kinesis comes out in July. All right, for the monthly income, it's a big month of funds. This is only Chronos, so I have to make a new section for Challenger once I get on my feet. But for Chronos, we'll be doing weekly boss meals on each one. We have 2 BM resets here as the weeks kind of overlap, because this is like this week right now. But income has definitely increased thanks to, we've got 3 more Satini meals compared to this time last month, which is absolutely crazy. And we're looking at a 60 bill weekly income, which is absurd. And how we'll be spending this is through forcing and cubing. I need to make, you know what? It's fine. Let's just keep going. So, yeah, we just finished up with a 30, like yesterday's Star Force event. Hope your gains went well. That went pretty well. And if you're saving, you have great diamond hands that you should hopefully get rewarded. I'm hoping the Star Force changes are good. We'll see. But yeah, no scheduled Star Force events as of yet. But we do know that they're going to be coming every 2 weeks, which is going to be a crazy thing to think about, just because it does change how we play the game. Like, it really does. We're no longer relying on having to stay 4 weeks on end or go all out just this once, having to tap everything, and then you're okay with just skipping an event. It's like, okay, if I skip now, I'm just gonna wait like 2 weeks and boom, I'll have more money, more spares, and I can go again. And then we don't even know what's gonna be like with the Star Force changes as well. Like, are they gonna be good? Who knows? And then cube sales are becoming more frequent, but again, none scheduled. But with the money I'll be making, at least with this BM monthly reset and this Stimmy injection, and then the 2 weeks before the patch hits, I'll go into fixing the pots on the Wild Hunter Demon Slayer. So hopefully get above 70 mil CP. I'm hoping I can get them at least that high up, just to make their runs a little easier. As you can see, this Wild Hunter, it's struggling. We're 7 minutes into the fight. We've only done 40% of the HP bar. Oof, it's rough. All right, and then I'll try and, whatever I don't spend, I'll try and save that for after the patch. But even then, I'm making a shit ton of money. And if I'm playing less and less on Chronos to focus on Challenger World, like, who knows? Like, maybe in weeks I even skip bossing. Who knows? All right, as for boss challenges, should we make these segments better? But hey, we do what we can. So the Ren, Hard Saren, now clearing consistently. Kalos, clearing it in overspec pugs. It's and normal Kalos, but hey, I am still getting pieces at least. I'm still progressing, even though it's extremely slow. 10 weeks per piece is insane. But once I start doing Kelling, Adversary, and then eventually Malefic Star, that's all of them are progressing, and that's basically a full set of armor in 10 weeks. Hey, not too bad, but got to get to that point first. The next on the block to learn is Kelling, then I've also got to learn Adversary, and then I'll start joining bug parties to progress those, which would good to start moving towards Eternal so I can start getting my CP over 300. On the other characters, I am still running them in hard Saren duos or above, just for a chance of an emblem. It's low investment. Go in, burst the boss, come out. It's okay, whatever. We'll see what happens. And they also get a chance to get a ring box, but that won't matter when we get rentals in a couple weeks. And then, of course, as you can see by the side here, yeah, 15 to 20 minute V healer and Dark Knight runs on the Wild Thunder and Demon Slayer. They're not challenging, they're also just tedious, because you have to be locked in for the entire fight. And because they're long fights, yeah, you get punished. Like, the longer the fight goes, you can see here I've already lost 2 skulls here. But yeah, they're challenging to an extent. Alright, we're closing up here. Let's go into the back burner. The only real back burner at the moment is the Ren, leveling the Ren. Gonna take a break from the long grinds and save that for the Errol. Errol get all the love and attention. And honestly, with how Crown is poised, the Errol could overtake the Ren. Just absolutely absurd. It won't overtake in terms of frags. Who knows? Maybe the new shit that Inkwell's bringing over to GMS may just be that revolutionary that the Errol could just also have even more frags than the Ren. So it's crazy work what's going to happen. But hey, I'm looking forward to having another strong character. That's always fun. And then as for future projects, this is the last segment. We're blazing through this. Main one is, of course, Errol. I've been harping on this for the last 3 months. I'm going to take this character far. Just with Kai alone, it could be like some insane progress, depending on how lucky it is with the internals. But also want to get Errol up and running with as many grandest bosses as I can possibly manage. Hence why I am learning all of the other ones at the moment. But yeah, it'll be great. And then in the not too far distance future, Kinesis will be the next Tenny meal. Will be the 13th boss meal on the account if we include mains, list champions, and the whatnot. It won't be the last Tenny meal, I know for that much. And this will be the first second page character. I'll probably play a game where the slower Tenny meal will get evicted off the main page, and you have to stay on the second page until you redeem yourself. But yes, this will be made in Challenger World with the second set of dailies and weeklies. It's basically a free 270, so it's like very, very light work. And I'm just depending how funding goes on the Errol, depending how good item burning is. Because in my mind, I'm using item burning until we get internals to replace them. And of course, Genesis weapon will replace the weapon, of course. We'll see how it happens. Errol may also need a stat hack, a cooldown reduction hack, we don't know yet. But I may use funds onto the Kinesis and get the Kinesis to AC Tenny level clearing, especially if we get a second Genesis pass. If we get 2 of them and the Kinesis can liberate lickety split, it just may be a great. I'll have another meal there, which is great. But yeah, that's the plan for June. It's not a lot here, but it's going to be like this. This will change how the game is played, and then the PTS will showcase how the game is going to be changed. There is so much change coming. I was hoping to stall this video up for 4 more minutes, but we can just skip to the end of where this run fails. So look at that. All right, first up, we lose another skull. Where do we lose it? Oh, it's because Wild Hunter's just this is my first problem with Wild Hunter, is that your hitbox is so trippy. Not only am I using the big illusion ring, but I'm also on this giant jaguar. God. And then of course, you get down. How far did I get on this one? This was a tilter. This made me yep, I'm gonna stop. There it is. Look at that. I actually, that was a massive tilter. So I knew I had to be careful because test is soon. I get hit by that, and then it's okay, I'm fine. And all right, that does it for me. This is my plan for June. Very excited for what's to come. As always, thank you all for watching, and have a good day. Catch you all in the next one.